Ray is one of my most influential bosses. I met him I moved down here in 94 and I worked for Computer Tasker as a programmer. And Ray, I was a COBOL programmer. And Ray somehow, I can't remember how it happened. I'm not sure if I was looking or not, but he gave me an opportunity of a lifetime to re-engineer me into the client server world. That's quite a leap going from input, process, output to event-driven programming where everything comes at you from all different angles, and going to a graphical user interface instead of a big old box, So he took a concept of his, a thought, and then put a team together of like-minded software engineers, and the 5 of us, I believe, and we started this new concept called the Emerging Technology Division. And we turned his concept into a reality, and it was a hell of a ride too. It was super growth, and we went from 5 of us to almost 200 or more in a few years. But it was a heck of a ride, and he was influential in my career and changed the trajectory of my life, honestly. And I appreciate that and everything you've done for me and my family. And I wanted to bring him here today. I ran into him spontaneously on the beach. Tony and I were out riding e-bikes, and I randomly texted him, and he said, "Yeah, come on over." So I talked to him, and he said, "Hey, you still got that Entrepreneurs Roundtable going on?" I said, "Yep." So he said, "I'll come to this one." I was like, "Great." So he just recently retired from Kforce.com, and now he's doing his own thing. And with that said, share it.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Steve. I met Steve 30 years ago, and I saw the potential in him, and I gave him the shot. He took it, and he went like this, and so did our whole business, because I hired another 190 or 250 more of people like Steve, because I look for the passion. I look for the people that have the go. I can get you what you need. I'll get you the technology. I'll get you the money. I'll get you the career path, but you got to go. And you got to go full time, full blast, and he did. So anyway, I'm Ray Morganti, just retired from Kforce. Spent 30 years there in multiple roles, worked for all the executives, but my last 5 years was focused on innovation. So anything with innovation that could help innovate our firm, that's what I was involved in, and our company invested heavily in it. So I spent 47 years in technology. I'm sure anybody here remember punch cards. That's when I started. So I've been through all the technology wars, every single one of them. I could list them all and bore you, but I won't. But I can tell you as I stand here, AI is the most pervasive, extensive, most impactful thing that you'll ever see. And I'll talk a little more about it when Steve says it's time. But I'm the odd guy in the room. I'm not a realtor. I'm a technology person, but I'm the business person. I was able to get between techies like Steve and the execs, figure out how to get it installed, actually funded, installed, and implemented. And that's what I was known for, is making things happen. So I want to be able to impart some knowledge on you. I've been a client of the real estate industry forever. I've owned 5 houses as an end user. I'm happy where I'm at now in Bel Air Beach. I'm not moving again. But there are some properties in Bel Air Beach. If you search, I think I've seen a lot of action there, especially on the Gulf side and Bel Air Shore. They're buying them, they're knocking them down, they're building monsters. But there's still quite a few homes in Bel Air Beach that haven't been touched after the flood. So I'm not sure if that's an opportunity for y'all or not, but I can help you with that at the right time.
Go ahead and, actually, that's why I had you go last. Go ahead and share 5 minutes or so.
Sure.
What you're up to with this new company and how you might be able to get involved, or how we might be able to help you find the desired client you're looking for.
Well, I started a company about 8 months ago while I was still at Kforce. Told the execs I wanted to set the LLC up. I set it up in 14 days flat. That was from the idea to have an AI generate the name, the logo, all the content on this website is AI generated, and I haven't touched it since I started. I just set it there so that I could have a retirement party, and it was a marketing event. So I had 100 people come to Bel Air Beach City Hall, and we had a great party that actually was a soft launch for the business. But there's an article on there, how to start an LLC in 14 days using AI, and there's some things to learn there. You all probably have established businesses, but AI has made a huge difference in a lot of people's lives. It's been around for a long time, but guess who's been using it? Amazon, Apple, Google, Waze, all these big companies have had it behind the scenes. Like when the mainframe first started, it was in a glass room, and it was like you couldn't get to it, and only certain people could use it. AI became available to you 2 years ago when ChatGPT blew open. It was the fastest growing technology we've ever seen. It's the fastest I've ever seen. And I can tell you that it's now in your hands to use it and empower you. I actually asked AI before I got here to help me do a little script. I also just asked it, what would a realtor use AI for? So how many people in the room have used any kind of AI? Raise your hand. How many really know how to use it? Raise it real high. How many are sort of there? Okay, great. So here's the story. If you had the smartest person in the world that had consumed all the knowledge on the internet at your fingertips, 724, that you could interact with and have a conversation in depth, and it would remember that conversation and learn from you, wouldn't that be valuable? I mean, it's really amazing what it can do. I could do a quick voice demo if you want, but I have a handout here that we could pass around. I prefer ChatGPT because they blew it open. They're really good, and it's easy to use. But there's a lot of AI. If you're in a Microsoft shop, you'll be using Copilot. See all the ads are on TV on Copilot? That's basically AI under the covers that they cut a deal after a $13 billion investment with OpenAI. Now, the wars are starting. Every time there's a technology, remember the internet? All the crazy stuff that happened, pets.com and this, that, and the other. That's what's going on with AI. So don't let that confuse you. Just pick a platform. Just spend some time interacting with it, like you'd be talking to Steve for advice. I don't want to put Steve out of the business here. I don't think this will, but you know what it can do is it's just phenomenal. So let me just show you something real quick if I can get it to work for me with the internet here. Okay. There's another thing that's really evolving. It's called interactive voice AI. You're going to be starting to interact with AI just like a human. SoundHound came out with Shazam years ago. That same company is now implementing that in fast food ordering stations. But I think that's what makes it really easy. Let me see. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I hope you're feeling bright and ready for the day. I'm here and totally ready to help you with anything on your mind. Let me know what's on your plate today.
Yeah, so I'm in a meeting with a lot of entrepreneurs that are mostly real estate investors, and I'm not sure exactly how to explain what AI can do for them. Can you help me?
Absolutely, I've got you covered. Since they're real estate investors, I'd keep it super practical. You can explain that AI, especially conversational AI like ChatGPT, can help them in a bunch of ways. For example, they can use it to quickly analyze property data, draft marketing materials for their listings, and even automate responses to potential clients. I think they'll be excited to hear that AI can save them a lot of time on repetitive tasks, and it can help them make more data-driven decisions. So just keep it friendly, practical, and I think they'll get a lot out of it.
Hey, can you draft a quick thank you letter to Steve Jackson, very short, brief, and professional, for inviting me here today?
Sure, I can definitely do that. Let's keep it short and professional. You could say, "Dear Steve, thank you so much for inviting me today. I truly appreciate the opportunity to connect with everyone, and I look forward to future collaborations. Best regards, Ray." I think that hits all the right notes.
Thank you. Hey, how's Pete Alonso's batting statistics doing? I knew Pete when he was a kid.
So Pete Alonso is doing pretty well this season. Right now he's batting around 280, which is solid. And he's already hit 21 home runs with 77 RBIs. I'd say that's
okay.
a pretty strong.
Thank you. So are there any properties for sale in Bel Air Beach that a real estate investor would be interested in?
Yeah, I found some current listings in Bel Air Beach that could definitely interest a real estate investor. There's a nice variety, actually. You've got single-family homes, then condos on the market. Prices range from around $470K to...
Okay, so you get the idea, right? So I'm just interacting with it, voice. You can type to it. You can talk to it. I mean, you just got to work with it. So the only thing you got to do when you use it, go to openai.com and get ChatGPT. There's a lot of imposters out there because people have taken the LLM and created their own versions, which you can do. But stick with the main ones: Gemini, Grok, Chat, and whatever. But pick one and just sit there and talk to it. People are thinking a little crazy, but just interact with it. Now remember, talk to it like a person. It'll remember everything. You don't have to repeat it. You set up a role. I'm a real estate investor. I need help with this, and it'll talk to you. Then you just interact with it back and forth, back and forth. For you in the genetics thing, I can tell you it'll help you as well. This is a big, big leap forward. In medical?
I have AI agents as well.
There you go. See, he's an advanced user. The agents are more autonomous type software that goes out and works for you autonomously, and then agents talk to agents, and it gets real deep. But anyway, that's what I've got to tell you about AI. Hopefully I've piqued your interest and got you excited. That's what I really want to do. I'm tired of fixing big corporate problems. I want to help small to medium businesses.
I love it. Thank you.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, give him a round there.